Hey, welcome to my Thursday night late live. I'm going to hold off, see if anybody comes in. I just decided kind of last minute, more or less, to go live. Hi, Numbum. How you doing tonight? Oh, trying to find a screen to clear up. I'm having a real hard time with my camera. Everything's real blurry. Trying to see. I'm still trying to see about getting a new webcam. My webcam is not the best quality. It was my son's. So I asked him if I could borrow it. Bear with the movement, please. Yeah, I asked him if I could borrow it to do this stuff. And it was good for what he needed it for, but it's not good for what I need it for, apparently. Lindy? Okay, nice to meet you, Lindy. Excuse me. I'm good. It's been a crazy week. Hang on here. I want to bring up chat on my laptop. I mean, not on my laptop, on my tablet. It'll make it so much easier. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's been a busy week. Haven't gotten a whole lot of painting, diamond painting done. Because of the busyness. So my husband just left for work, and my son decided to go to bed early tonight. He doesn't have school tomorrow. He only goes to school on Mondays. But so he decided to go to bed early, which 15, and he was in bed by, what was it, 9:45, 10 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, he went to bed really early tonight. So you're going to sit here and brush my dog, so I won't chat for a few minutes, but we'll be listening to you. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Lindy. What kind of dog is it that you have? If you're able to let me know before you start brushing. And I have to find a color. I am working on the Bluebird song, Diamond Art Club's Bluebirds song. And as much as I absolutely love this painting, it is a confetti nightmare. Oh, I'm barely able to use my multi-placer at all. And when I can, it's just for a couple groups of 3 or a couple groups of 16. But I mean, it's just, very little multi-placing is being done, at least in the area that I'm at right at the moment. Take this. Sorry about the crinkle in here. But no, I just thought I would jump on and chit chat for a while. Oh, I bet you, is it a male or female? Because I don't want to be wrong on that, but I bet you it's beautiful. I love dogs. I absolutely love dogs. All right, what just, oh, that was my tray. Okay. Like I said, I thought I'd jump on here and chit chat for a while because I am finding the longer my husband is working this shift, the harder it is for me to sleep. I take naps during the day because I can't sleep at night. Then, of course, taking that nap at night or in the afternoon prevents me from being able to sleep at night. So, which is fine because this actually gives me the time, peace and quiet and time to diamond paint because I'm so busy during the day and I'm not able So anyway, let me try and find a color here real quick. The 2 dots, where are they? So, yeah, so I thought I'd talk about my week. It's just been, the basic housework, babysitting. Um, I'm not babysitting as long hours as I was there for the first few weeks. The shifts have changed. So right now I am just babysitting on Mondays. No, not Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. No, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Goodness sakes. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I don't even start watching the little guy or actually, it is both of them now each time I babysit. The 18-month-old and the 10-year-old. I get there about 6:30, and I'm only watching them until about 9 or 9:30, with the exception of last night. I actually had to have her find somebody else to finish the night because she was supposed to get off work at 9 o'clock. She messaged me at 20 after 8 and told me there was no chance of her getting off work in time. That she works she's a medical assistant. She works in a quick care or urgent care. And most of them in our valley are open till like at least midnight. Some close at 9, some close at midnight, some are 24 hours. Her particular office, regular office closes at 9, but they send her sometimes to other offices. Excuse me. And on Wednesdays, she is at another location, which is an all-night facility. And there it was, 20 after 8. She was supposed to be off at 9, and they were a full house. All the exam rooms were occupied. The waiting room was standing room only. There was like all the seats were taken, and there were 6 or 8 people that were standing waiting to be seen. And she was the only medical assistant there. Her coworker had an emergency and he needed to leave, and they could not find anybody to come in and cover for her or cover for him. So she was doing everything by herself. There was the front desk, the person at the front desk that, signs you in and does your triage and such, but she couldn't help because she was signing people in. You can't leave the front, leave that desk unoccupied. There was, her manager was there, and he was helping as much as he could, but he had to, do the other things as well. So yeah, I told her, I said, you got to find somebody that's going to be able to, come and watch these kids for me, because I have to be home here by 9:45, at the latest 10 o'clock, so I can wake my husband up, because he spends he says has alarm to go off at 9 o'clock. He hits snooze until 10:15, and then he wakes up scrambling to try and get woke up, get dressed, come down, eat something, get his lunchbox all packed up, and then leave by 11. So if I'm not here to make sure that he's up by 10:15, he's not going to be able to eat before he goes to work. So I have my responsibilities here at home too. And I can't have him waking up late for work. I mean, yeah, he's a grown man, but he's exhausted. When he gets off work, he comes home, he can't fall asleep right away. So he's not going to bed, gets home at 1. He's not usually getting to bed till about 4. And after working 12-hour shifts, your body can only take so much. So she was able to find somebody to come over and sit with him, with the kids, until she got off work, which ended up being like 11, which was a really good thing. She found somebody, because the only other option would have been for me to load the kids up and bring them here to my house. And then when she got off work, if her see if her coworker would be able to come here, pick up the kids and then take her home, or I would have had to load the kids back up and then take them back over there, because they only have one vehicle, and her boyfriend is now working from like 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So he needs the vehicle. So yeah, it's been crazy with that. But I'm at home now, during the day now by myself. I don't have the baby or anything. So I'm able to get my housework done and run the errands that I need to run. I can spend some time with my husband before he has to go to work. Hey, Bianca. Glad that you could make it. How are you doing? It's daytime for you, I think. So how are you doing today? I just thought I would jump on tonight. It seems like I can do my lives at night. I haven't tried to do the live during the day on Tuesday in the morning, like I'm scheduled through live stream. I keep forgetting, and it's been, like I was saying, it's been a crazy week trying to get caught up on housework and stuff. So hang on here. Why is this? I can show. Hang on here. There we go. You got your 3 Diamond Art Clubs today. What 3 did you order? What am I working on? I'm working on Diamond Art Club. It is Bluebird Song. Yeah, the Chuck Pinson's Bluebird Song. Oh, it's upside down for you, I think. I think it's just better. There we go. Yeah, it is confetti heavy. Let me see if I get some more light here. Let's see if that helps. So, yeah, this is a very confetti heavy painting. Like I said, when I'm working on this, I can only use my multi-placer in very select, very small sections. Otherwise, I am single placing every drill. Sometimes I don't even bother. Even if there's a small section that I can multi-place, it's not worth putting it down, this down and picking it up and loading it up. No, I'm loving working on this. Don't get me wrong. You got Frozen. Now, did you get the Frozen with Kristoff and Anna, the most recent release? Or is it a different Frozen that you got? And Lake House, I got that one. I actually just got paintings in today, and I forget what I got. Hold on here. I just opened it up like an hour ago. And then I forgot what it was that I opened because I was going through my paintings upstairs. Let me see what it was that it just came in. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, hopefully this weekend. Oh, you started the Hope Runs Deep? Yeah. That one is beautiful. I love that one. That's one of my favorite Chuck Pinson paintings. I just got today Seize the Day and The Sweet Life. Those were the two that just came in. And I think The Sweet Life, yeah, I got this one today. That came in. And then, of course, Seize the Day is this one. Yeah. So got those. I have like, oh, good gravy. I think I have like 8 up there that I need to do an unboxing. I've already taken them out of the shipping box as well as the diamond, like some of them came in a brown shipping box because I had multiple paintings. And then some came where there was just 1 or 2 in a box that was in the Diamond Art Club box itself. I've taken them out of that. They're still in the box that has the canvas and all that. That's still, and I haven't taken the plastic off or anything. But because I have such problems with my webcam, and that's the only thing I can record on right now, I haven't wanted to do a whole lot of unboxings because you can't see the clarity of the drill field and all that. So I just haven't wanted people to sit through a video that wasn't, of good quality, especially when I'm opening Diamond Art Club paintings and the paintings are of good quality, but they don't look like it through my webcam. So, oh, okay. The Asian painting one. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Was going to do the first one order, but thought it looked too busy. And they don't do bubble wrap in the boxes. No, they don't bubble wrap. Bianca, if this is your first Diamond Art Club, yeah, there's no need for that. I've had some when I've gotten multiple paintings, I got one that had like 4, and it was 4 or 5 paintings. It came in the brown, like, postal box, and there was still room that more boxes could have gone in. So they just took paper and the brown wrapping paper and packed it in around the box, so there wasn't all that shifting and stuff. But when Diamond Art complains, you don't need any bubble wrap or anything. They are you're gonna love it. You are absolutely gonna love these Diamond Art Club paintings, especially the canvases are so much nicer than any of the other canvases that I've felt. But so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about my unboxings. I really need to get a new webcam, but to get a good one, I really don't have the money to do that right now. So I don't know. I'm still looking. I'm hoping to see a big sale someplace, so I can get a better quality cam. But in the meantime, just working with what I've got. And I went to the nail salon today. I wasn't going to do that. I really was not, with all this coronavirus and stuff going around. I'm really trying to stay home and, not be around a lot of public places, but I really needed my nails done. They were getting too long and they needed filled. So I went, got my nails done. Now my hands feel better. Oh, I got the Town Square one too. Love that. I'm pretty sure I have all of Chuck Pinson's paintings from Diamond Art Club. I think everyone that he's done, I think I have. There might be one that I don't have, but I have to go up and organize all my paintings. I know I have at least 11 Chuck Pinson paintings from Diamond Art Club. Yeah, I'm hearing about that. We're starting to get to the point here where I went to Sam's Club, it's a kind of like a Costco. Um it's a warehouse. It's a wholesale warehouse. If you don't know what a Sam's Club or Costco is. But I went the other day because I wanted to get Clorox wipes and Lysol spray, and they were completely sold out and had been for 2 days. And I asked them if they could check for another location and they were sold out to every Sam's Club here in the city of Las Vegas was sold out of Clorox wipes and Lysol. And so I decided, okay, well, there were still some other things that I wanted to grab while I was in there. I've never seen their shelves so bare. And they had one case of water left, and it was the reason they still had it was because the plastic around it had busted open and there was bottles that were kind of falling out and some that were missing. There was no hand sanitizer. That's another thing, that they had no hand sanitizer. I went to my local grocery store, which is a very popular grocery store. They were out of hand sanitizer. And then it was announced today on the news that, yeah, places are starting to run out of toilet paper. Toilet paper and water, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, Lysol spray, and another thing are hot commodities right now. Oh, I know. I can't even imagine. My husband said that he's seen online where somewhere, I think it may have been in Australia, Bianca. So you might know if this is, if it was in Australia, you'd be able to let me know if this is a rumor. But he's seen where somebody had posted online a 48 pack of toilet paper, 48 rolls of toilet paper that he would sell for $100,000. Or I don't know if that was dollars, actually like dollars, or if it was euro or whatever the conversion is for your country. But yeah, I can't even wrap my head around that. And a lot of people say people are making a big deal out of this. It's not as big but it's those people that don't take it seriously. If everybody didn't take it seriously and really kind of worry, I'd rather worry and find out I worried for nothing than not worry about it and find out that, it ends up being worse than what everybody thought. We just got our first confirmed, I guess it's like pre-selective is what they're calling it, where the blood work has been done. It has been confirmed that this individual has the coronavirus. It just hasn't been documented through the CDC yet. So, but it's presumptive, I guess. So that's our first presumptive case here in my county, which is Clark County. He is a veteran. He is 50 years old, 50-ish years old. And he traveled between Washington State and Texas. So, and they don't know how long he'd had it. They're trying to contact everybody that he'd been in contact with, which is a little hard because there's casinos, there's grocery stores, there's department stores, there's parks, there's all these things. If he was in any of those places, there's no way that they're going to be able to say, contact everybody that may have been in his path. He does have a child who is in school. So since he tested positive, he did not send his child to school. But in the meantime, how long he had it beforehand, I mean, fortunately, the child isn't showing any symptoms of anything. So that's good, but that does not mean that he does not have the virus. Or he or she, the child, they did not say if it was a male or a female. But our schools here are still up and running, which I think is redundant and stupid. I know that kids have to go to school, but there's enough right now with technology. These kids are using their computers in school all day to do their homework anyway. So why not just close the schools and have the kids do their assignments online? They can all be emailed to the students because all students have a school district email address. And there's all these different programs that they're doing all their assignments online anyway, even when they're sitting in the classroom. These teachers are not handing out very many papers. They're not doing a whole lot like that anymore. They're not using books in most cases. So let's get these kids out of the schools, get everything under control, prevent the spread. Parents need to keep their kids home, not having them go to sporting events and things like that. I just was telling my the girl I babysit for, she has a son who's in Kempo, and he's got a test on Saturday, a Kempo test, and he's been going to practice all week. Thinking, what are you doing? I mean, that's a contact, type of sport. So you're risking his health by him going because, everybody's risking one another's child's health by allowing this. My son, I said, he only goes to school one day a week as a charter school. And I can't stop. I mean, if he does not go to school, my husband told me, he said, just keep him home. If he misses one day of school, it is the equivalent of 5 days. Hey, Nana. No, Nana, it's the kid doesn't have coronavirus. The parent does. But I can't say the child doesn't have it yet. I mean, it hasn't, as far as they know, they've tested him and he tested negative so far. But they said that, it's that incubation period where they said there still is a chance the child could test positive. So they're testing the child every 48 hours, I think, every 48 or 72 hours. But to catch you up to speed, Anna, since I didn't see that you'd come in, or the father tested positive. He's a 50-ish-year-old male. He is a veteran, and he traveled recently between Washington State and Texas. So they're under the assumption that he probably contracted it while he was in Washington State, considering there have been 6 confirmed deaths in Washington State from the coronavirus, in which 5 of the deaths were elderly patients that were in the same nursing home and had frequented the same hospital just recently. And then the 6th confirmed death due to the coronavirus was a UPS employee. Not sure how he contracted exactly, because he wasn't a driver or anything like that. He really wasn't in contact with people, so it could have been that he didn't contract it from work. But yeah. So, but yeah, we just landed our first known case here in Las Vegas. So I went and I did get I had to go and get Clorox wipes and Lysol from my grocery store. It cost me a little more because I got less for almost the same price as I would, like, for 5 canisters of the Clorox wipes, it would have cost me $15. I got 3 canisters and it cost me $15. And then 1 can of Lysol cost $5, where if I could have got it at Sam's Club, I would have gotten 3 for $9. But I've got it. Trying to get my hands on some hand sanitizer and toilet paper. I need toilet paper anyway. I'm getting low, but I'm not going to just go nuts. But I do want to get toilet paper. And then I want to stock up on things food-wise so I don't have to go out to the store any more than necessary. I want to stock up on soups, things that I'll be able to, that will last, that I don't buy now and then don't need it, and then now I have to hurry up, worry about it going to waste. Don't get a shock. I heard today on Family in China, a stepmother hurt the 12-year-old boy. I heard something about that. Yeah, I heard something about that. It was actually, if this is the one, the thing is, I'm pretty sure they thought it was because he was, they thought the little boy was gay. If that's the same child that I heard about, they thought the child had gay tendencies. He was homosexual and had gay tendencies. So not only did they, if this is the same one, and I might be wrong, but it wasn't just cutting off his testicles. It was, they burnt him. They tortured him. Like complete and utter, beyond anything you could wrap your head around, torture this child. Yeah, I said it might not be the same one. I may be wrong, but I did hear about this. It was just on the news. So it may have been actually here local. Not here locally, but it may have been in the United States. That yes, this let me see here. I'll Google it. Let me see here. Okay. Now if I could just get no, this is a different one. Okay. I didn't hear about the one in China I didn't hear about. The one I heard about was here in the United States. Of course, where there's a YouTube video, not YouTube video, Netflix. It's on Netflix about it, where his name is Gabriel Fernandez. And they, the system, there had been multiple calls to Child Protective Services, and nobody ever did anything about it. And the mother was sentenced to a life in prison, and her sadistic boyfriend was sentenced to death. This was in 2018, I guess, after they murdered this boy because they thought he was gay. Are you kidding me? You know what? Now, this is my opinion. Okay? This is my opinion. It's not my life. Gay. He is my son, no matter what. He is my son, and I to love him. Nothing's going to change. The only thing that's going to change is that when he grows up, that I might have a son-in-law instead of a daughter-in-law. That's the only thing that's going to change. You know, I'm not going to get on this topic because it could be cause lots of problems, but I'm just stating that that's my opinion. That is my son, and there's nothing going to change that. So let me do some catching up here. Yeah, I know about your 3 boys, Bianca. So are you still here, Nana? About the piracy thing? Yes, I know. I don't know how these companies are getting away with doing this. When I was getting my nails done earlier, they were talking about, because majority of our nail salons are run by, Asian influence, type people, whether they're from Korea or Vietnamese or from Vietnam or such. But they were saying that when they went to buy their masks, they were getting their masks clear up until this all happened for like $2 a piece. I mean, $2 a box or something. Or they ended up breaking down to $2. I forget exactly what you said, but they are now $40 for them to get their masks. No, I would never hurt my child either, no matter what. He was not murdered because he was gay. He was 8 years old. He was murdered because his mom's boyfriend was very sadistic. Well, yeah, but what they're claiming was that they thought he was gay. That's what the backstory is they thought he was gay, according to this. It's on Netflix, and part of me wants to watch it so I know the story, but the other part of me can't. I can't watch a movie like that or a documentary or anything. There's just no way I couldn't get through something. I mean, just hearing about it made me ill. And my heart just broke for this poor child who was tortured in such a, there's not even a word to describe the type of torture. And for this child's sake, he's better off that he is no longer on this earth, if that's what he was going to have to endure, since nobody seemed to do anything. They said there was multiple calls and reports, and nobody did anything to help that poor child. I cannot wrap my head around that. I can't. How can, he's gone to school? How can the teachers not see something or wonder something? How can, and this isn't going to be the only one either, that these systems are going to constantly keep failing. They fail the children, and I'm an animal lover, so Animals get failed in the system too. Well, yeah. Yeah, well, we can't, there's, when something like this happens, there's nothing we can do about it. And that's the bad thing, because since people knew about it and did nothing, it makes it worse for the ones that don't know anything and that don't do anything. So, yeah. Do you mind holding up for just like a minute? I need to open the door and let my dog out, and then I'll be right back. Do you mind if I just step away for a second? Yeah, if you don't mind if I just let him out real quick, I'll be right back. Thank you. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, you don't think he ever went to school? Oh, jeez. And that makes it even worse because he had nothing. There wasn't even then a chance for anybody to help him. But so what's everybody working on right now? Oh, you got Catching Dreams? I got that one too last week, I think. Right now, I'm on a hard, fast no buy. I have to be. I was supposed to be on a no buy until June from the beginning of the year. That was going to be my, I don't make a New Year's resolution. I set goals. And my goal was that I was not going to buy a diamond painting until June. Yeah, I fell off that wagon. I think I've gotten like too many. I know I've gotten at least 8, 6 or 8 this year already. So now I am on a strong hard no buy until my birthday, which is in June. So I'm not even looking on the website anymore. And when my VIP email comes, I'm just deleting it. I'm not even going to look because I have no control, no self control at all when it comes to Diamond Art Club. Just really bad. And as for Dreamer Designs 2.0, nope, not even. I have no interest in that at all. I do not care for the special. I mean, I am Chuck Benson is my absolute favorite artist, and I don't like their rendition. I don't like the saturation. When I look at the canvas, when I get a painting and I look at the canvas before the drills are put on it, I don't want that type of saturation. I don't want it to be so bright. It's hard on my eyes. I know it might be different once the drills get put down, but the saturation is just it's too rich and too bright, and I can't handle it. So there'll be no D&D for me, or DD 2.0. I would like to see the Liam Kelly paintings done by a different company though, because I think he has absolutely beautiful work. So, you know, I would like to see his work done by somebody else to see if they render it differently and if they're not quite so saturated with the colors. Plus, and if the drills are the same color as the canvas, I don't find them soft and soothing. So yeah, that won't happen. Still waiting for my Treasure Studios Arts painting to come. I don't know if it's shipped out yet. Rachel hasn't contacted me with a tracking number yet, so I'm sure she's still trying to get caught up. I know, as far as I know, it was sent off to be processed, so I'm still, like I said, waiting for that. That's the only painting that I over the next 4 months. I have plenty though. Let's see, I'm just catching up. Yeah. So I have plenty to unbox as far as paintings go that are sitting up there. And I have plenty that are in my stash just waiting for me to work on. I'm working on this one here for Mindy's Chuck Along. I have my Sea Breeze Trail that I still need to finish, but I have that off to the side because I had already started that long before the Chuck Along was brought up. So I wanted to be a part of it. So I started working on this one. I'm working on Renana, I think is what it is. The Minka Jolina painting. And then for my babysitting painting, I take it with me when I'm babysitting. It's the Seraphina or Seraphine. So I'm working on that. So I have 3 going right now. 2 Chuck Pinsons and then the Minka Jolina. I have 2 Chuck Pinsons and 2 Minka Jolinas going right now. Yeah, that's enough. No, your ABs, Bianca, are 150 and below, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Pretty sure it's 150 and below. 155 is, I actually just did 150, or getting ready to do 155, I think. Yep. I'll show you what 155 looks like. 1 second here. Number 4. Okay. It's a purple, like a violet or such. So the affiliate packs go out this week. Okay. I'm not an affiliate yet. I don't really know how she's going to do this, to be honest with you. Okay. I had reached out to her because I wanted to do you're welcome, Bianca. I wanted to do a TSA to be my first unboxing when I started my channel. And we thought that we'd be able to do it because I wanted to start, early in the year. I reached out to her I think it was around Christmas, or, right before Christmas. I had reached out to her to do a custom for me. And she said she would. And then the fires in Australia took place, and they were just getting that taken care of when then all of a sudden this happened. But she is going to do this painting for me in lieu of what's going to happen is she's doing it as a gift to me, but it's basically that since it's my own custom design, that I will show it, that I'll promote her on my channel, and that they can be sold. If somebody wants to buy it, she's going to sell the piece that way. So I don't know if she's going to make me an affiliate per se, or if she's just going to use my painting, on our website, which is fine. I have absolutely no problem with that at all. Rachel is such a sweet woman. I just love her to death. If she wanted to make me an affiliate, I would be fine with that. I would not complain. But if she doesn't, that's fine too. I mean, she has a lot of affiliates, so I'm not insulted if she doesn't want to, and if she does, then I would be honored. So either way, I'm good. I'm just anxious to see, because I don't even know what my painting is going to look like. That I'm so excited, because I gave her some ideas of what I wanted, but I told her I wanted her to surprise me. I almost want it to be kind of like a mystery painting, but it won't be unless I have my son, which I might do. I might very well do that. I don't know. I'll have to talk with her and see if she would be okay if I did that. I could have my son open it and have him cover up the thumbnail, and go ahead and put my my little square thingies down. And then put tape over it so I can't see what it is when it's on my light pad. I might do that, but I want to talk to Rachel first. And then, can you explain, Nana, what the affiliate packages are, on what's in the affiliate package? Because I don't know either. And again, sorry, I have squeaky chair. It's leather, so when I'm moving, it squeaks and makes weird noises. So, trying to find my next color. I don't know why I could not ever find these colors on here. Or these symbols, I mean. 29. But yeah, I said I am very excited to see what she came up with for my painting. I am so excited. She asked me, the other day when she let me know that things are moving along and that it's been sent, or before she sent it, she wanted to know if I wanted to look at it. She said, I know you wanted it to be a surprise initially, but are you sure you don't want to take a look and see? And I was like, no, I'm good. I mean, if you want me to look at it just to make sure I'm happy with it, fine. If you want me to, that's fine. But if you don't, I said, I'm fine with it being a surprise. So I said, that's entirely up to you. And she said, well, let's go ahead and leave it as a surprise. I'm like, perfect. She did let me know that it's huge. It's a 60 by 100. So it's going to be big. She didn't know at the time how many colors it was going to be yet, but she said it was probably going to be a minimum of 40, probably 50. So you've bought and unboxed several of her paintings. All right, yeah. See, like I said, I have no problem. I mean, at all. Like I said, if she ever wants to make me an affiliate, that's fine. If she doesn't, that's not going to defer me from them and from her. This will be my first TSA, like I said. And that's only because I've spent so much money. I had spent so much money on Diamond Art Club that I was afraid to really try another company. I mean, I'm going to be honest. But I've seen enough of the TSA work to know that I am not going to be dissatisfied at all. I am going to be over the moon over this. I just know I will be. Seeing Jeremy's unboxings and the work that was done, I've seen Sherry's. There's no complaints from what I've seen. And I know that Rachel, just from seeing, her paintings and hearing people talk, that her customers mean everything to her. She's going to do everything she can to put out good quality because, she's just starting her business to really take off. And the fact that she uses licensed artists, that's like the first thing over and above anything else. That was the first thing that made me say, yes, I want this person to make a painting for me and to support and promote this company. So yeah, I'm just over the moon. And that's fine, Nana. That is absolutely fine. I don't want to make any money off of her. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Oh, okay. It's kind of like a sneak peek. Okay. Well, I said, if she decided she wanted to do something like that, that's fine. If she doesn't, that's fine too. I'm just honored to be able to have her make a painting for me and be able to unbox it on my channel. And me and Ash Inc., we're going to do a collab because she's doing one for her too. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same picture or very similar picture. It's just one's going to be round and one's going to be square. I've got the square one because Ash Amber's not too fond of squares. I think she's getting used to them now a little more with the paintings that her and Dave are doing. But yeah, she preferred to have a round. So we wanted to do different ones. That way we could see the same picture or similar picture in different views as opposed, round and square. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm getting really, really excited. Probably more so than I should be yet, because like I said, I don't know how soon it's going to be here. And like I said, I know that's not Rachel's fault. So, it's not a big deal. As far as, now it's all up to China on getting it here, because I know that she said that she was sending it over. Like the last communication that we had was, let me see. When did me and Miss Rachel speak the last time? And I know that she's always good at when she gets information, she lets me know. So, right. Yeah, it was February 27th, so it's only been about a week. And she had just told me that She said she'll send a tracking number once I have it. She said probably in about 10 to 12 days or so, depending on the flow of the backlog. She said it's still choked up, but hopefully it will flow better soon. So, and that was on the 27th. So, yeah. And then, yeah. So that's what's on the agenda between my Diamond Art Club unboxings and then the TSA that's coming. All right, let me see here. Yep. And that's fine. I said, I'm just honored to be able to. And, you know, if people are interested in the painting, that makes her, you know, that's helped her in her business and her brand. And that is what I want to see happen, is I want to see her brand out there getting the same respect and love that Diamond Art Club gets, because you know, she deserves it. She works hard. But I've thought about doing getting one of the Diamond Dots paintings from Joann's, but I don't know. I'm just not interested in, they've got nice canvases, but I'm just not interested in really, I don't like partials. I just don't care for partials. And the full drill Diamond Dots, I don't care for the full drill Diamond Dots. So most of the ones I've seen, at least in my store, are all cartoony. And I've got I really have no need for a cartoon-ish or such paintings. So I'm trying to kind of stick with more of the landscapes. Let's see. You talked to Rachel today, Nana? I thought about messaging her and ask her how she's doing, but I don't want her to assume that if I message her that I'm breathing down her neck, you know, about it. So figure I'll hold off and wait for her to reach out to me. I mean, I might message her and say hi, ask how she's doing, but that's it. I'm not going to be hot on her heels about anything. I figure when she knows something, she will contact me. Exactly, Nana. Exactly. Because I mean, she has apologized to me. She was apologizing about the fire, and then she's now apologized, but the coronavirus. Oh, Rachel, please, please, you know, there's no need for apologies. I mean, I appreciate her apologizing, but I don't want her to think that she has to, you know, apologize, because it's nothing that she had any control over. I'm sure she has dealt with a lot of angry customers. I don't want to make it more difficult on her even getting frustrated. I mean, yeah, am I frustrated? Of course I am, but not at her. I'm frustrated that the fires caused her so much problem, and now the coronavirus. And I felt so bad for everybody there in Australia that was dealing with the fires. And I told her, so my painting, as important as it is to have one of your paintings and to be able to do it, that's nowhere near as important as, you know, what she's dealt with and things that have not been in any control of her own. So, but it will be, once I receive it, me and Ash will be doing, or me and Amber will be doing a, me, Amber and Dave, because her and Dave are going to work on it together, which will be cool. They'll get done before me because there's two people working on it and they're round versus my square. It might help that I don't have a job, so they both have jobs. So that might hold them up a little, but we will be doing videos on that. Probably answering tags. We might do a split live with them to work on it, but it's definitely going to be something that we will be doing, you know, together. So we're both excited about that. I'm waiting on magnets to come because I want to make some cover minders. But the magnets that I have aren't, the ones that I did get aren't the right ones for certain cover reminders that I want to make. So I got that on the burner. I have some stuff that I need to send out. I have pens for Crashly that I need to get sent to her. And I have baggies that I want to get sent out to Mrs. Coffee. Trays, I have anybody who wants trays, let me know. I've got trays. I've got the cheapy tweezers. I don't even know what I'm going to do with the cheapy tweezers. I don't think anybody uses the cheapy ones. I might be wrong, but I don't. I've tried and they don't work well for me. I've got squishies coming out my ears. So I look into that. There's somebody on, I think it was Mrs. Coffee's group on Facebook that is doing a painting for cancer unit, if I'm not mistaken, or her friend. I think it's her friend who has cancer. That she's doing a custom, and I think it's a who can't, or is it an Ever Moment? Maybe it's an Ever Moment. But she was requesting anybody who had any extra drills. She had a list of them. So I went through all of my spare drills that I've gotten from, AliExpress, Amazon, all that. Went through those, and I have a bunch of drills that I need to send out to her. So got to get those out this week. So I'll be making a post office run, drop that stuff off, and going grocery shopping tomorrow. Let's see what else. What else is all going on besides having to babysit for a few hours tomorrow night? I've been trying to catch up on everybody's videos. And I've been wanting to read, but I'm not able to read my books because the books that I have cause any bump in the night that I hear to make me fly out of my chair or out of a dead sleep. I actually like, I like crime and thriller books, but these particular ones, I don't know. I can't read those things when my husband's not home. I can't even watch Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, or anything like that when my husband's not home. Yeah, I'm a chicken. I am a chicken. But well, Nana, I can send you some of these baggies. I've got a ton of them. And I mean, I have a ton of baggies. I don't use the baggies that they send because I always end up tearing them with my nails. I've got longer nails. They're shorter right now, but they'll be long before too long. So if you want to, I can send you some baggies. That's not a problem. The reason I was going to send, the reason I have all these, I was going to send Mrs. Coffee is because she's one of very few people that I know that like the baggies. So I figured instead of throwing them away, I would go ahead and send them to her, but I can send them to you. She doesn't even know I was going to send them. It was going to be a surprise. Or I can split them up between the two of you. It's up to you. Just let me know. But that's what I'm doing. I'm only saving my Diamond Art Club. Well, I'm saving all my drills. Let me rephrase that. But I am separating them out. That all my Diamond Art Club drills will go in baggies, and I label them. It actually says DAC on the baggie, and then it has the DMC code, and then whether it's round or square. And I have a container that those are going in. And then, so I have one that's round, or one container that's Diamond Art Club square, and one that's Diamond Art Club round. And then I have another container that I have separated for odds, AliExpress, Amazon, whatever, paintings for square, and then one for the same for round. So I'm separating those out that way. Diamond dots, if I get any, then other than my ones that I bought, in the little cylinder thing. But if I do any diamond dots paintings, then I'll have those separated out to something else, because now that they actually have a color chart for them, they don't follow the DMC chart. They have their DDC, I think, yeah, diamond dots chart. I'll be able to finally put those to use, possibly. I may go ahead and get a blank canvas in one of the books and try and do my own, but I don't know. To me, it sounds like more work than I want to put into painting. I would love to get it Heaven and Earth's design and convert, but that is a lot of work. It is a whole lot of work. But did I see there's 3 people in here. Only 2 are commenting. Is it Numbum Diamond Painting? Are they still here? Or did they were combing their dog, but I haven't heard anything or seen any posts or anything, so I don't know if they're still around or not. You have 2 sets of the 447 colors? Oh my God, I want to get that. I would love to have a set of each. And I know Dave has his. I don't know if did Dave get a set of round and square? Nana, do you know? Or does he just have one or the other? Because I know that Amber was finishing kitting that up, or getting him kitted up for him or bagged up or whatever when she first got to North Dakota. She finally did get it done, I think. But I would love to order that, but I don't know how expensive they are. Yeah, another thing, a lot of munchie. I guess I'm hungry. A lot of money to do an Heaven and Earth designs. That is just another reason that kind of turns me away from doing it. I mean, their designs are unbelievable, but they're also unbelievably priced. So that's probably not going to be an option for me. Not unless I win a lottery or something like that. And then if that happens, then I can have somebody chart it for me. I don't know. Oh, throwing my pen. And I do love these pens too. I don't know if anybody's tried them or not, but I love these Diamond Dots pens. They are so comfortable. Yeah. How much is it for a set of DMC colored drills for the entire set? Just rough, because I'm sure that there's probably different prices on AliExpress for them. I mean, eventually, I'm trying to build up my own 447 stash, but considering most of my paintings are Diamond Art Club, I get a lot of the same colors over and over and over and over. I don't get too many new ones that I've noticed. But then I have, like I said, I have a bunch of paintings I haven't even done yet, opened up yet. So I might still keep accumulating new colors. Anybody have any plans this weekend? Last year when I bought the drills. Really, that's all. And how many come in per color? Like roughly how many drills? They probably just weigh them out in grams, but do they tell you about how many come in each color? But as for me, my weekend is going to be, of course, diamond painting. I have some housework that I've got to do. Laundry, the light laundry. I have a couple loads of sheets that I have to wash because I'll strip me and my son's bed and wash those sheets and put those away and get a new set out. So I'll be washing and making the two beds. I said in the past, me and my husband sleep in separate beds because the hours that he was working was making it difficult because he was getting up at like 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work or in that vicinity. And that's about the time that I'm just coming to bed, or he's been in bed, a little while longer, and I didn't want to wake him up. So we started sleeping in separate beds for that purpose. But I bought this bed in May, got new mattresses in May for the bed that I'm sleeping in. And I slept on it for like a week and then went to sleep in our bed, and our bed about killed me. Oh, it was horrible. And it is a Sleep Number bed. It is a very good bed, but I can't sleep in it. I can't set my number right anymore. Nothing seems comfortable. So sleeping in this new bed that I'm sleeping in is amazing on my back. I mean, my back still hurts. It's always going to hurt, but it's not as bad as it was. And my husband likes the fact that he's got the entire queen size bed to himself. I walk in, he'll be laying there on his back. His legs all like, he's covering all 4 points. He lays there like Jesus on the cross. And he doesn't have me pushing him because he rolls all over the bed. I mean, he will cover every square inch of the bed in his sleep. And he crosses, when he lays on his back, he'll cross his legs like he would if he was sitting. He'll cross his leg over the other one. And then next thing you know, his leg starts falling because, his body's so relaxed. The next thing you know, he's falling over and landing on me, and he throws his elbows. Oh God, sleeping with my husband is like fighting with a 2-year-old having a temper tantrum. We're kicking and screaming, and yeah. So I get better sleep. He gets better sleep. It just works out well. So 200 of each, that's not bad. That 200 of each color, and you're getting the whole set. I might think about that. I might put that on my list, my wish list, and talk my mom into getting them for me. That's always an option. I can ask my mom. She always needs ideas for birthdays and stuff, so that might be an option. But yeah, so I'll be diamond painting and cleaning the house, catching up on some videos. It's going to be a nice weekend here. Our temperature, well, it's like tomorrow, which is now today. Yeah, it's now today, Friday. It's supposed to be pretty warm here. So I'm hoping to be able to open doors and windows, or at least front door, and let some air in. Yeah, it's supposed to be 77 on Friday, 73 on Saturday, 68 on Sunday. I might open the doors tomorrow, but I think everything else will be closed up the rest of the week. I'm going to do that. I'm playing in my kitchen, making doing some cooking, making up some, just throw things in a pot and hope for the best meals because I'm running out of ideas of things to make. So I like to turn my kitchen sometimes into a test kitchen and make things up as I go along. And I made something the other day. Was actually when was it? Saturday or Sunday, I think I made it. And my poor husband had no taste buds because it was cold. By the time he got his taste buds back, there was just enough left for a very small serving. So he did, after he got his taste buds back and he tasted it, he was very disappointed that there was no more left. So he asked me if I would make it again. There was actually two things. So there's going to be two things that I'll be working on making this weekend and this week for him, so he can enjoy them again. So I get to go shopping tomorrow and buy these ingredients for these two separate meals, which they both have sausage in them, but yeah. So I'll be playing in the kitchen, cooking, and I so badly want to open my painting and my diamond art clubs that came in and look at them, but I've got to unbox them on here first. But then of course I open them, then I want to kit them up, and I have too many kitted up as it is, so I've got to stop doing that till I get these 4 done. I cannot open another or start another painting till I get these 4 done. There's just no way. I don't have any room. Not to mention that I don't have any brain matter left to continue doing this. I have so many kitted up already, and I just got 4 Elizabeth Ward storage systems. One of them I've already got fully kitted up. The other one I'm starting on, and the other 2 I had to hide from myself, so I don't go and start kitting that one up too. And I bought the extra large containers because I'm eventually going to be putting all of my like my 310s, my 939s, was it 838, 3371s, those ones that we always have a ton of. Yeah, I'm going to use those to store those drills in. The $21.99, that's still not bad, $21.99 for a set. Hey, Odd, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping in. This wasn't initially planned live. Like I said, my husband asked me what I was going to do tonight, and I said, I don't know. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do a pop-up live. I'm just going to show up out of nowhere. If somebody comes in, great. If not, they can catch it on the replay. And just sitting here jibber jabbing about everything. It is sad. I have to save my own sanity. Yeah, I'm just saving. Yes, I'm just saving it from myself. Just every painting I get, as soon as I get it, I want to open it up and I want to kit it up because I actually like to kit up. I enjoy kitting up. I know a lot of people don't like to kit up, but I enjoy kitting up. Not so much kitting down though, because like I said, right now I'm using the baggie system. So I have to write down, on my baggie what the DMC code is, or yeah, the DMC number is and all that. But and writing on baggies isn't very easy. There is another way I want to do this, but I need to get some of those like photo boxes that I can put them in. What I plan on doing is getting one of those, getting a couple of the photo boxes and then putting the drills in baggies as I currently do, but taking like an index card or some kind of card stock to where I want to print out the DMC codes and do like stickers and then put it on the card stock and then staple it to the baggie to where they'll sit up and they'll stand up better in the box because they'll have some support there. So my thing is I don't want to take enough time away from diamond painting that when I have time to clean my craft room or organize things, I don't want to stop diamond painting to do that. I actually want to just hope that the craft room fairies will do it for me. But that doesn't happen because I go up there and nothing's been done. My craft room fairies are just as lazy as I am. So I don't expect a whole lot out of them. But what are you working on, Odd? Exactly, Odd. Exactly. Yeah, I have like 12 or 13 kitted up that I haven't even started on, plus the 4 that are kitted up that I'm working on. So that puts me at 16 kitted up. I have enough storage systems that I don't need to keep going out and buying more just because I can't not kit up as soon as I get it. So yeah. And I know as soon as I get my TSA, it's getting kitted up. That's just, you're still working on your blanket? Cool. I started another one the other day. I didn't finish the one I was working on, but I think, which fortunately it wasn't very big to begin with, the one I was working on, because I had just started not long ago. But I think I missed stitches or something somewhere, and it just doesn't look right. I think it's at the ends because it's starting to, it's supposed to be at the end of each row, chain 1 and turn. And then I think it's 1 double crochet in the turning chain and then start the pattern from there. And I think I forgot to do, there was something I forgot, obviously, because it's just not right. So yeah, my ends, it was starting to get wonky. So I just put it in timeout. I'll frog it and start, that color again at another time. But in the meantime, I'm starting another one. I did the chain. I'm doing this. The first row is all single crochet. And of course, my chain is 300. So I have a lot of single crochets for that first row. Excuse me, before I start the actual pattern. But I'm just doing a blanket stitch. There's a pattern I got from here on YouTube. It was a Daisy Craft pattern. So I'll be working on that. Yeah, that's it. And nice. And yeah, there are the TSA, they're already practically ready to go. Nana, it isn't as hard for, I mean, it'd probably be harder for you than it is for me, but it's really not that bad for me because I go and I just look, it gives me drive to work on these paintings so I can get to the next one that's kitted up. And at the time that I kitted these up, I was doing it ahead of time because when I would sit down to work on a painting, it took so much time and I was getting so many interruptions that I thought it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to get these up in advance so they're ready to go. I do the same thing with crocheting. I have, I probably have 4, well, I know I have at least 5 projects that are ready to go. I haven't started them, but they're ready to go. I picked my colors, I picked the pattern. Some of them I already did if it was something that was going to be, counting the chains, I was going to need the specific, but I'd go ahead and do my chain because it's inevitable that while I'm trying to count my chain, my foundation chain, that I have somebody that interrupts me and then I lose count and then I have to tear it all out and start again. And considering I live with somebody who watches a lot of sports and is always yelling out numbers, whether it's a player's number, how many runs, how many points, what stats, he's always throwing out numbers when I'm doing something and I lose count. So I will go ahead and do my foundation chain ahead of time. I will mark down how many chains it is, that I've gotten, because, if it's a one where I can adjust it size the way I want it, I'll be ahead of the game that way. I've got them in project bags and they're put away. So when I'm ready to roll, I just grab it and go. So I kind of did the same thing with my diamond painting. I do the same thing with my books. I've got a list of books that I've got on my tablet and I kind of have them in the order in which I want to read them. I try to be organized, I think, and plan ahead. I'm just not necessarily the best at it. I don't have any crystal DPs, but I want some. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was definitely on one or the other of the ends. Nope, we're not going to change. Oh, armages. So, but, and like I said, I want to read so badly, but these crime thriller books that I'm reading aren't good for me to read before I go to bed or at any time of the evening. If I read it during the day, I'd probably be fine. But reading for me is when I'm wound down for the night and relaxing. I'm kind of like Stitcherista. I was watching her videos and she's talking about some of the movies that she's watched, that after she's watched them, she's had to watch something else to kind of cleanse her mind before she'd go to sleep. So if she watched a weird movie on Netflix, then she'd have to watch a comedy, a couple comedies afterwards. Or if the book she was reading was a little too intense, she would have to cleanse her mind with some kind of a comedy. Yeah, that's me. But I don't think even watching something funny would help cleanse my mind because I allow it to get in my head too much. And then, like I said, every noise that I hear, I can't breathe. I mean, I literally hold my breath. I freak out. We were watching, before my husband left tonight, we watched an episode of Law and Order. And I knew when I first put it on, I seen what was coming on afterwards. And I knew at that point, as soon as this is over, I got to remember to change the channel. Well, he was just walking out the door when it ended and we were talking and the intro music started playing for the show that was coming on. And it hit me then. It's like, oh my God, hurry up and change the channel. Do not see any portion of it. Do not let the music get into your head or you will be awake until he comes home tomorrow and goes to sleep. It was The Exorcist. I can't watch. I can't even, like I said, allow that type of music to get into my head or I don't sleep. Star Roar for the Crystal DPs? Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing the Star Roar, but they don't have, you can't buy them by themselves, right? You just get them with the kit. Yeah, there's a couple that I seen that I wanted to get, but I'm back on a no buy, so they're gonna sit on my wish list and wait until my no buy is up. Yeah, I have not really bought from a lot of companies. I still hate Chucky. Chucky made me not like dolls anymore. Yeah, I don't like dolls. My daughter, she's the worst about it. She doesn't mind dolls, but she doesn't like dolls that have the eyes that move. You know, that if you tip back, it's like they're hinged eyes that they'll actually open or close. Yeah, she can't do that. She don't, and she don't even like to have dolls that look at you. Like when she goes in my granddaughter's room, she has to cover the doll's heads up because she can't, just the eyes drive her nuts. The eyes just, she said it feels like they're actually looking at her. So yeah, she can't do the eyes. Fortunately, my granddaughter doesn't have she doesn't into the baby doll thing a whole lot yet. She's learning though, because they did buy her this doll for Christmas. It's kind of like a lifelike doll because she became a big sister in November, and they wanted her to learn how to handle a baby and all that. So it was a Christmas gift that they gave her early so she could learn how to hold a baby and how to hold a bottle and on changing diapers. Not that she's going to be doing that right now, but they're just kind of wanting her to learn. So yeah, that's been helpful. And they wanted her to have like the lifelike feel of a doll. So she realized that, the skin, you have to be gentle with the skin and so on. I can't watch any of the new horror movies or scary movies, not only because it scares the bejesus out of me, but I believe I like the classics. The classic, the originals, I should say, the original Friday the 13th, the original Halloweens, the original Nightmare on Elm Street. I said that one, did I? Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I liked all the original ones. I mean, when I was a kid and watched them and got the life scared out of me, they were good. Now they're trying to take a good horror movie or scary movie and poor acting. They over dramatize everything now, and it's not even scary. You just kind of laugh at these actors and actresses. Well, now the scariest movie that I have ever watched next to Chucky is Jeepers Creepers. Holy smokes. Now, the first one wasn't bad enough, but no, I had to watch the second one too. I was like, what the hell is the matter with you? Yes, I said, Helen, sorry. It's like, you weren't scared enough the first time that you had to go and watch the second one. The first and the second one, I can't say one was not less scary than the other. And yeah, I didn't sleep with I did not turn the lights off or turn the TV off to go to sleep for 2 months. I slept with the lights and the TV on. Yeah. And this is as a grown adult, I mind you. I did not see it until I was in my late 20s, early 30s. Yeah. That's why I don't even bother doing this to myself now. I'm not even gonna, I don't watch them. Can't watch scary movies. My daughter's the same way. My daughter loves to watch scary movies. She went, now, see, I don't do clowns. There are no clowns that I do. I don't like clowns. So I will not see it ever. Now, my daughter doesn't like clowns, but the goofy child that she is, she went and seen the first one. And is there a second one or something? Yeah, no. Nope. I don't even like Ronald freaking McDonald. I don't like clowns. So anytime that there's a clown in something, my son's always going, as he's like, Mom, don't look. Don't look, Mom. He had to actually tell me one time. He said, don't look, Mom, there's a clown. I told him, I said, don't even tell me it's a clown. Just tell me not to look. I don't need to have, you say the word and it puts it in my head. So just say, Mom, don't look. And when it's done, then tell me to look. Well, it never seems to fail. He'll say, it's done. I turn my head and look, and next thing you know, they decide to pop the clown in the screen again. And he's like, Mom, I thought it was. I was like, you know what? Don't even tell me to look anymore. Let's just not even have me watch it with you. And if you're watching something that has it, just let me know ahead of time. I won't come in the room. Or if I do, I'll come in with my headphones on or AirPods on, and we'll just sit and watch Netflix. I won't even look at the TV. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. Same thing goes with the commercial for the, and is it the ACP? I can't say it, but you know what I mean. I can't listen to Sarah McLachlan singing and seeing those poor animals the way they are. And I know they make it probably worse than it is, and maybe not, but they make it to where it pulls on the heartstrings. Well, it pulls on my heartstrings. It doesn't get me to donate the money because I donate to my local shelter, but I can't stand to see that stuff on TV. It hurts my heart. Okay, Bianca, I'll be here. But yeah. So how much more do you have to go on your blanket, Odd? Is it coming along, or is there still quite a bit left that needs to be done? Yeah, no. I bought it for my son because he wanted to read it. Yeah, he hasn't read it. That's like with every other book in the world that I bought him. He says he'll read something, but then I buy it and he doesn't read it. But I bought it for him against my better judgment because I didn't even want it in my house. He said he'd read it. He didn't. I don't know if it's still here or not. We may have given it, excuse me, to my daughter when she came out. I may have given it to her to take back with her. I don't know. But because I told him I couldn't handle it, I didn't want to come across the book. He may have hid it very well from me. Hold on one second. I need to get me something to drink. Do one more minute. All right, I just wanted to check on my son real quick. And then I'll grab my coffee. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'll be right there. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just wanted to check on my son real quick. He went to bed early, and it's not like him to go to bed as early as he did. So I just wanted to check and make sure he was okay. And then get my coffee. And now I'll catch up on chat. Okay. I've paced halfway. You're past the halfway point on both of them, so you could say I finished one. I'm making two though, so still 2 halves to go. Okay, well, you could take them and put them together. Just do a do a mattress stitch down the center of the two. You know, just combine them. Then you'll have one whole blanket. There'll be 2 separate blankets that you make a whole one. Yeah, that was just being silly. So, but yeah, like I said, anybody have any weekend plans? Is anybody else going to stay away from Diamond Art Club's website this weekend? Even though I know they just put 4 of Bailey's paintings up, which I think they're adorable, but it's just not it's not a style of painting that I would need. You know, I don't have any young children at home. I have grandchildren. Of course, I could make them all and send them to them, but I've got enough that I'm going to be sending. I've got all of the, well, not all of Mandy's princess paintings. I don't have, you know, Snow White and all those, but the ones that I do have, I have Anna and Elsa. And then I have like 4 or 5 Hannah Lynn paintings. So those are all going to be going to my granddaughters. And what it costs, you figure, to buy them, then to do them, which doesn't cost me anything, but then to ship them, it'll get too expensive. So I'm just kind of sticking with the theme that she's going for. And it is Disney and outer space type things. They're doing my one granddaughter's room, they're doing in the galaxy. So they did a really dark 2 walls of the bedroom, like that cross each other. They did really dark, and then the other 2 go the other direction are white. But they're doing galaxy They're doing the stars and the solar system and all that on their walls. So I've got to try and get some paintings for them that will work with that. That's in their playroom. And then in the bedroom, they're doing, or no, in the bedroom, they're doing the solar system. And in the playroom, they're doing Disney and cartoony type stuff on that. But like I said, I have plenty cartoony paintings for them. I don't need to get any more. Yeah, they're good. You only have so many walls to put things on, and my daughter will strangle me if she's asked to wallpaper both rooms with paintings. But anyway, how's everybody's weather where you're at? Finally starting to see some spring temperatures, and are you ready for the changing the clocks this weekend? Don't forget, Saturday night, we are not only, I see a post about somebody said about losing an hour of diamond painting. Yeah, we're losing an hour of diamond painting this weekend with the hour of sleep. Two of my favorite things to do when I can sleep. And I lose an hour in doing either one. Yeah, pretty disappointed. My husband is he was raised in Arizona. He's from New York, but he was raised in Arizona. And he's talking about the fact of changing the clocks, that he grew up not having to do that, and he really wishes that we would not have to change the clocks, especially in our house. We've got a lot of clocks in our house, a lot. I have 4 in my kitchen alone, because I've got my coffee pot, I have a clock on the wall, I have a clock on my stove, I have a clock on my microwave, I have a clock here in my living room. I don't know if the Alexa, if my my Echo my Echo shows. I have an Echo Show. My son has an Echo Show. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that those will automatically change, kind of like our cell phones do. But then we've got regular alarm clocks that need changed and all that. Yeah, I hate changing the clocks. The one in the garage, we don't change because we don't look at it that often. But in the wintertime, we have to remember that it's an hour different than it is in the summer. Each time we look at it, we have to remember not to believe what it says, because it's going to be wrong by an hour. But it seems like as soon as we change them, then it's time to change them again. So, but the important ones, I will make sure that the important ones do get changed. Otherwise, we're going to be either late for where we're going or early, one or the other. And is anybody else doing the chuck along? I know Nana is. I think Nana is. Nana, are you doing the chuck along, or are you still finishing your handle in? Or did you take a cap nap on me? I know you were showing that you were still working on the handle in, but I didn't know if you got it finished. And also, I am sorry, you messaged me letting me know that you have to have another surgery, and I meant to get back with you and let you know that, I'm thinking about you, but it's just been crazy. I haven't gotten a chance. So did they schedule your surgery if you're still with me, or is it still up in the air yet? Oh, and Anna did finish her Hannah. Very good. Very, very good. I love that painting. Yeah, it was the was it the Ice Princess? Was that what it was? I know it was a Hannah, but can never remember what the name of it is. And I did that one just a few weeks ago, because that was the one that I did for the Hannah DP along. It's just such a beautiful, I loved her dress in that painting. Are you doing the Chuck Along Odd? You're doing a lot of paintings with in Rebecca's group, aren't you? Yep, that's what I have. I have the first edition. I actually like the first edition better than the second edition. So I didn't even get the second edition. I didn't feel the need to. I thought the first edition was, for me at least, it was rendered just fine. But that's just like with the one of the Minka Gelina, or Micah Gelina, I think is what it is, Micah Gelina. The one, does it Remember Me? It was like, it came out, when they came out, they made it a limited edition right off the bat because they didn't like the way it was rendered. I don't see where there was any problem with it. I wanted it at the minute that I seen it, and then it was sold out right away, and then it wasn't going to be coming back because they didn't like it and they weren't going to make any changes to it. And then I seen that it was out again over Valentine's Day. When they did the extended Valentine's Day sale, I grabbed it up and I thought it was beautiful. I liked it just the way that it was. So welcome back, Bianca. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to decide if I want to get something to eat after my live or not. My thing is, I just trying this brushing my teeth with these braces thing on. I'm over it. I mean, I brush my teeth, every morning and before I go to bed and all that. But eating, I am over the eating with these braces on. So I'm hardly eating anything just so I don't have to brush my teeth, umpteen million times a day. I'm eating like one meal a day. That way I wake up, I brush my teeth, and then I drink my coffee, and I just rinse real well. Dennis said I didn't have to worry about brushing my teeth after drinking coffee. He said just to rinse real well. Anything that I drink after I'm done drinking it, I rinse my mouth real well. But using this water pick, I mean, if I ate the way I'm supposed to, I would be brushing my teeth up to 5 times a day. And flossing and using the water pick. And it takes me a half hour to floss my teeth as it is, each time. I don't have that much time that I want to devote in the bathroom to my teeth to eat 3 meals a day and then brush in the morning and then before bed. And God forbid if I ate a snack, because then I'd have to do that again. And yeah, I'm just not. So I'm hungry almost all the time. And of course, I don't want to drink protein shakes all the time because first off, they're full of sugar. And I don't always want something sweet. My husband told me, so just drink protein shakes. No, I don't want chocolate and vanilla and strawberry and all that stuff all the time. I try to drink like tomato soup. I'm okay with that, but I still I'm I miss French fries and Doritos and Pringles and popcorn and the butter nip pretzels and tacos. Yeah, all these things. I miss all the things. Um, have I lost any weight on this? No. No, I have not lost any weight. I've actually gained a few pounds. I lost a few pounds when I first got them put on, but considering the fact that I'm living off of mashed potatoes and gravy and pasta, there's no chance that I'm going to lose weight. Even though I'm not eating pizza and Doritos and all that, I'm eating things that impede weight loss, but they are the things that I can eat and doesn't require a whole lot of chewing. So yeah, and beginning next Friday, next Friday, I have to go to the orthodontist, and I don't know what's going to happen. I know they're going to change my wire, and they're going to put more torque on my wire, so it'll be a thicker and heavier wire. And they might put power brackets on or power chains on. So I'm going to be uncomfortable. It'll be like having my braces first put on. So yeah, next weekend's going to be a rough weekend, or at least the first 20. Well, it'll be the weekend because I'm having them done Friday. The next day hurts worse. And so Saturday will hurt worse than Friday. We'll see what Sunday feels like, I guess, when it gets to it, but it will be oatmeal and soup pretty much all weekend. Next weekend. So yeah, I'm really not looking forward to that because the teeth will be sore. And then, of course, as the teeth start moving, then I get the brackets rubbing against the inside of my mouth. So I get the sores on the inside of my mouth from the brackets. And I've tried using the wax, and that just trying to get the wax on is just enough in itself. Then every time you eat, you have to take the wax off so you can brush your teeth, and then you got to put the wax back on. And they say to you, try and put it on dry teeth. Yeah. How are you supposed to keep your teeth dry? It doesn't work real well. So yeah, it's going to be a rough, at least the first week or two seem to be the hardest. I have not had to deal with it yet because I got my braces in December. They did change my wire for the first time February 7th, but they put the same torque. The wire was the same. They just added a bracket, one on each side to my back molars that didn't have a bracket initially put on. Then they put the same type of wire back on, just a different one. So I didn't have any change in pressure. So the only pressure that I'm accustomed to is the first time. But I have a lot of gapping on the one side that wasn't there before, which is part of the process. So they're really going to have to start pulling, these together to close those spaces. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots and lots of fun. And not only do I have do I get the pain from that or discomfort from that, but I also get sensitivity because they're trying to, they're pulling my teeth and their teeth are getting loose so they can move. So I get sometimes I get an exposed nerve, and that's fun. That's a lot of fun to have an exposed nerve through this process. But I will be, once this is all said and done, I will be happy that I did it. It's just in the meantime, having braces is not, it's not any fun. Not any fun. I don't know how teenagers and stuff do it. Orthodontist gives you a whole list of things not to eat or things to stay away from. And I see people eating them all the time, and I just wonder why they take that risk, because I'm not a risk taker, especially when we've already paid a lot of money for these braces, and I don't want to have to pay more just because of my being irresponsible and doing things that I know I shouldn't do that could impede my treatment. So I'm just gonna do as I'm gonna do as I'm told. And in 27 months, when these come off, you better believe I'm going to catch up on all the things that I have not been able to eat. I'm going to have a smorgasbord of everything that I've missed. Am I froze up? I think I'm froze up. All right. Well, am I talking to myself? No way. Okay. I have been talking to myself this whole time. Can you see me? Because I can't see me. I mean, I see me, but I don't, on my screen, I don't see my hand moving or anything. It looks like my string froze up. Yeah, this is weird. Because I am diamond painting. And you see me laying drills down? Well, when I'm laying them down, I guess I did all my X's here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. This is really weird. Yeah, it looks like my live froze. I mean, as far as the seeing part, yeah, I can be heard. You just can't see that all you're seeing is my painting, but you're not seeing that I'm actually laying drills down. But I probably should go ahead and end this. I don't know when it froze up as far as the video. Yeah, there's no movement. I don't know where the movement ended, but yeah, that's weird. Or, I'll have to go back and look at this and see where the last time I seen me doing something. But like I said, I should go ahead and jump off here too. I gotta take my dog out for a walk and put a few things away. And I want to catch up on a video or a movie that I was going to watch. Well, it's a binge watch on Netflix, the series that I'm watching. So watch that and then try and hit the hay. But I'm glad that, I was able to chit chat with you guys for a little bit. Thanks for stopping in. I didn't know if anybody would. I don't get a lot of views, on my lives, no matter what time I do them, but it's always nice to have somebody in here. And if they don't see it when it happens, there's always the replay. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. And I'll probably do this again next weekend. So it won't be, it might, I'm just that good at scheduling them. Sweet dreams to you too. And thanks for stopping in. And I will talk to you next week, guys. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.